Hello everyone, and thank you for coming out. I got involved with Parents for Parents' Rights because I have grandchildren and I'm concerned about the next generation. My grandson lives with me and I often ask him what he's being taught in school. I became aware of a lot of different books that they have at the school. One of them is called Push, and if you remember To Kill a Mockingbird, there was a word in there that is not appropriate. It's mentioned many, many times in this book, but the school board doesn't seem to have a problem with it. I mentioned all the books and read some of the parts of it, and you could see the school board trustees cringe. I said, I don't even feel comfortable reading this, but you approved these books to be in the school. So Push is probably one of the worst ones. The next one I chose was for preschool, 3 to 5 years old, and the book is called It Feels Good to Be Yourself, a book about gender identity. Somebody was just going through the book, and there's one part in here, it says, see, when you were born, you couldn't tell people who you were or how you felt. They looked at you and made a guess. Maybe they got it right, maybe they got it wrong. I highly recommend you get this book. It Feels Good to Be Yourself, or get it out of the library. This is a library book. We have books here and on the other tables. You can see the examples. There's some information about Push over there. Getting back to the bullying, why they bullied me. So I had never appeared at a school board meeting before, so I didn't know protocols. I didn't know how it worked. I didn't know it was a one-way conversation. So you go up there and you tell them all the things that you feel is wrong, and they go, okay, thank you, sit down. So I was telling them about the books, and they started asking me where the books were, because they were actually saying, these books aren't in our libraries. And I'm saying, no, they are. They said, don't come to a meeting not prepared. You need to have the list of where these books are. And I said, well, I don't have it. One of the other speakers is coming up and they've got the list. And one particular trustee just started badgering me, and I was close to tears. Finally, somebody came up and they had a point of order, and one of the trustees was sticking up for me. They rushed over and they gave the complete list of where all of these books are in the school. So if they say these books aren't, there is a way to search for them. You can talk to Elton or Jeremy and they can let you know. But most of all, the reason why I got involved in this is that I've always been an advocate. I'm an advocate for the homeless. I don't like seeing what's happening to them. But most important to me is seeing what's happening to the next generation, what I'm leaving for my grandchildren, and I want them to know that I'm standing up for them, and I'm going to fight for them, and I think every single parent should. Thank you.